Santa Claus lived in the Laughing Valley, where once stood the big, brambling civilian factory in which his toys were manufactured. His workmen, selected from the Yanks, Nords, Krauts, and Frankies, lived with him, and everyone was as busy as could be from one year's end to the other. Alright, Editor Matt. I've got fucking work for you again. Let's go. One could think that our good old Santa Claus, who devotes his days to making children happy, would have no enemies on all the earth. Just do that for now. Rip the Swedish royal family. I wish them the best, in whatever pit they find themselves in. But the Reds, who lived in the concrete jungles, grew to hate Santa Claus, and all for the simple reason that he made children happy. Everybody's cracking off. The great jungles were 5 in number. A broad pathway lay before the first, which was finely arched and beautifully carved. Who am I at war with then? Austria as well. Okay. Within resides the demon of hatred. To the east is another inhabited by the demon of envy. The demon of malice is next in order. And beyond the great blue is the demon of selfishness. Now, I do not know what lies beyond this. Some say there are terrible vast wastes, and this may well be true. However, there is a corridor leading to the 5th jungle, a cozy little place occupied by the demon of repentance, who is said to be a pleasant sort of fellow who will gladly open his one little door and admit you to fresh air and sunshine once again. Well, these demons, thinking that they had great cause to dislike old Santa Claus, held a meeting to discuss the matter. It is well known that no harm can come to Santa Claus while he is in the Laughing Valley, but on Christmas Eve he drives his reindeer out into the big world, carrying a sleigh load of toys and pretty gifts for the children, and this was the time and occasion to strike. The moon shone big and white in the sky, and the snow lay crisp and sparkling as Santa Claus sped away into the great world beyond. The roomy sleigh was packed full of toys, and the reindeer dashed onward. Jolly old Santa laughed and whistled and sang, for in all his merry life was this the one day of the year when he was the happiest. But suddenly, a rope shot through the moonlight, and a big noose settled over the arms and body of Santa Claus and drew tight. Before he could resist or cry out, he was jerked from the sleigh and tumbled headfirst into a snowbank, while the reindeer rushed ever onward with the load of toys. When old Santa collected his senses, he found the wicked demons had bound him tightly in coils of stout rope. They kidnapped Santa Claus to the great north, where they thrust their prisoner into a secret cave and chained him to the rocky wall so that he would not escape. The demons laughed, rubbing their hands with cruel glee. What would the children do now? Oh, how they would cry and scold and storm when they would find no toys and no gifts under their Christmas trees. And what a lot of punishment they would receive from their parents. How they would flock to the realms of selfishness and envy and hatred and malice. And how the world would run rampant with strife and turmoil in their wake. Now, it so chanced that on this Christmas Eve, the good Santa had taken with him on his sleigh his favorite assistant. And so, in a Poland clawing its way from the brink of collapse, appeared Anastasia Claus. Enigmatic and bold, it would be a Romanov that brought a white Christmas this year. Right? Anastasia knew nothing of the capture of Santa Claus for some time. She had set herself a difficult task, for although she had assisted Santa Claus on their journeys, he had always directed and guided her and told her exactly what he wished her to do. And although she worked as swiftly as possible, many were brought under the demon's sway. That's another thing down. Guess I needed to worry about them after all. When Christmas Day dawned, the demon of malice was guarding the prisoner, and his tongue was sharper than that of any of the others. "The children are waking up, Santa," he cried. "They are waking up to find their stockings empty. Ho ho, how they will quarrel and wail and stamp their feet in anger. Our caves will be full today, old Santa. Our caves are sure to be full." However, marching over the snow towards the mountain was a vast army, made up of the most curious templates imaginable. They were from numberless nooks, as rough and crooked as the gnarled branches of the trees. And although they looked so bright and peaceful, the commanders were armed with power terrible. Woe to the demons of the jungles. But lo! Coming to meet his loyal friends appeared the imposing form of Santa Claus, his white beard floating in the breeze, and his bright eyes sparkling with pleasure at this proof of the love and veneration he had inspired in the hearts of the most powerful creatures in existence. And while they clustered around him and danced with glee at his safe return, he gave them earnest thanks for their support. "It is useless to pursue the demons," said Santa Claus to the army. They have their place in the world, and can never be destroyed. But that is a great pity nevertheless, he continued musingly. And that's kind of where the story just ends, right there. But I have a better idea. Yeah, France has done fucking nothing. I am winning this war. Honestly, yeah. Crack the nut. This one's completely cut off, ain't it? There we go, an encirclement. The French have actually just lost power. They didn't kill anybody. Oh, did they have conscription? Of course they did. They're freaking the fuck out. Just keep going. What's my war participation? 98%. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought.
Play Hungary.
Yep. Look, game. I can play Hungary. No, let's be reasonable here. Alright. Things crossed, it works. So the situation... everybody is communist. Or failed to turn communist. France is our best friend, but because of France, we're at war with China and the US. We just capitulated Russia, and we now share a border with China. So we gotta send... I'm going to send one army group and the Special Forces army group over to China. The other army group is going to be garrisoning all of this.
So what I'm hearing is you're sending me to China.
We're going to China. I'll go with you.
No! Just wondering, because that's a pretty decent amount of mills we can redistribute. We can probably actually scale down a little on motorized as well. Usurping a lot.
Yeah, if you want to do that, I'm just keeping an eye on the front line because the supply hubs are done. I'm waiting for stuff to get refilled.
Did you say there's a tank division that's in your way, Matt?
Don't know.
Here's what I think about that tank division. No more tank division.
I'm sure you made a very persuasive argument to them. Fuck it, why am I not just doing this? I'm over here fighting for my fucking life. You know what I could have done this whole time?
What?
Nuke. Yeah, there we go. I just killed 30 divisions in 1 second. It truly is a Polish Christmas miracle, let me tell you. What the fuck is this? When did this happen?
Happened.
The Republic of Afghanistan, while in its civil war, declared war on us.
What the fuck?
Yeah, no, they just walked out of Kabul, like...
No. Why are my Marines going to Chongqing?
Yo, it's so based.
What the fuck?
Alright,
I must have misclicked at some point. Holy shit.
Holy shit.
I think if
therefore you are?
I think non okay, maybe because I have the Namiel set.
Why did that get you back?
It's funny because it's true. And there it is, boys. There we go. I'm actually tapping out on aluminum. I'm gonna have to research aluminum mills, even though I own like half the world. No.
You're in the stage of 40K where the aluminum mills are old world technology. Ancient historical superpower that you must go and relearn how to activate.
man.
The aluminum mills are just
What do you-
perpetually on at all times. If they ever shut down or break down, that's it.
I'm looking through all of my colonies to see where there's aluminum so I can upgrade it. I own Canada and the east and the western United States. There's gotta be aluminum here.
Yeah, right, buddy. You think we got important shit?
There's basically nothing here.
Hey Matt, if you stop playing right now, we'll play DRG.
Oh my god, he actually said the one thing that would make me say yes. That's crazy. How does he do it? I'm sitting here, I'm waiting for you to finish your sentence while you're gurgling. And I'm like, if he says Deep Rock Galactic, I'm in.